Well, we did it. E3 is over. We took down a list of everything that E3 covered, essentially. We left out a few little things, but we have gone through all the conferences and ranked them top to bottom what we think was best and worst.
From showmanship to content, all of it counts.
All of it counts. So let's get going.
E3 2018 was great. Here's what we thought.
The worst. Come as a surprise to nobody, the worst one to us was EA.
Yeah, Electronic Arts did not bring it.
More like electronic farts. They didn't do anything good except Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem looked really good.
Anthem does look great. I'm very excited for, you know.
They had a couple of standouts, but it was completely Anthem.
It was Anthem, and then they announced a possibly good concept of a Star Wars game, but I mean...
Yeah, you can't just have a developer talking to some girl being like, yeah, awesome. That's not going to get me hyped, man. Do a CG teaser. Something.
At least a CG logo.
You could have a lightsaber come in, slash across the screen, leaves the logo behind. That's way better.
A logo. Metroid can do it. Star Wars can do it. Not just some guy. Amazing. Annoying. Terrible.
But then, after 7 comes 6. And the 6th best conference...
Or second worst.
Second worst. That's what I'm going with. The second worst is Ubisoft. They also did not bring it.
I did not like that intro.
The intro was... I don't know if it was actually long, but it felt like an eternity. Like a panda? Oh my god.
Outside of the intro, nothing was really bad. It was just like...
Not good.
It was lackluster.
It wasn't eventful. The only standout from Ubisoft was...
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
That was the only game that I got excited for.
They should just team up with EA and combine them. We have Iron Man Shared Universe Pirates.
Yes.
But anyway, Skull and Bones looked awesome.
We got the cool hype moment for Starlink when it was showing that Fox McCloud is exclusive for Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that might have been my biggest surprise.
I did not give a shit about that
E3
game until I saw Star Fox, and I was like, "Oh man, he needs a good game. Let's let Ubisoft do it."
And then, I mean, the new Assassin's Creed looks.
The new Assassin's Creed looks
pretty good.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed in a long time. I'll pick up Origins when I find it for like $10. Because, like, it's just... I got so burned out on Assassin's Creed when they had a trilogy of Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah,
that I haven't been able to get myself back into it. Origins and Odyssey look like a good kicking off point to get back into it. So... I may be giving Odyssey a try, and I'm a sucker for Greek mythology, so...
But yeah, I mean,
it's true.
An hour and a half, and you had 3 good titles, and the rest were okay to bad. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
Third worst, or 5th best, however you want to look at it, we had Square Enix.
Yeah.
I thought they did a pretty good job. I mean, not as good as some of these others.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great.
Yeah, like it
they had 2 things
they
that
had
we didn't
just
know
enough
about.
to get me excited, but not a lot of surprises.
Like,
yeah, like we got the Babylon game.
I don't know.
Babylon looks cool. The Deaf Boy, the
Quiet Man.
The Quiet Man.
That one looks interesting.
I forgot the name of it.
The Quiet Man does look interesting, especially if it's like totally silent.
But that was really the thing, is aside from Kingdom Hearts,
which was just an extended trailer of what Microsoft showed.
Yeah. Like aside, Square Enix, Sony did the best Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do it? Why'd you even go, Square? You could have announced that with anybody else.
But yeah,
Nintendo had an Octopath trailer. Why did you have to be there? It's not my money, but E3 costs a lot of money to get an event, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's very true.
That is true.
Like, there were very few games that Square showed off that weren't showed off previously or after.
I mean, maybe it's a time slot thing and nobody could fit in Dragon Quest XI or whatever.
Maybe.
And, out of all of those, I'm most hyped for Octopath. That's not really a standout because it comes out in like 3 weeks and we've seen tons of it. And
I was really glad nobody really focused on that too much.
Yeah.
They were just kind of like, Octopath is coming.
I guess the standout would be Babylon because I'm very interested.
Yeah, that looked like an interesting game.
I really want Dragon Quest XI, but that's been out in Japan forever, so there's so many videos about it. It's just
But like I was trying to say earlier, like that's the problem with the Square Enix is there was nothing amazing. It just looked interesting.
Yeah,
everything looked interesting.
I know I just trashed on it pretty hard.
It's not bad. It's just
not great.
Yeah, I took a big dump on Square Enix there, but it wasn't that bad. Like
C+ effort. I'll go with that.
Yeah,
definite C.
They passed, but they better watch it.
Yeah, they're on the better side.
Where was Avengers and Final Fantasy VII remake?
Like there were so many things they didn't talk about, and I just don't get that.
It was
weird. At least talk about.
Okay, like take the Master Chief showing in Halo Infinite. That's all they had to do, except instead of holding a helmet, it's just Captain America holding his shield.
Yeah, like that.
That's all we needed.
Just show the same teaser we got last year. I mean, come on.
That trailer was literally nothing.
Just let us know that
Master Chief and animals.
Let us know that it still exists. You had way more up your sleeve, man.
Yeah, Square, we
love you, but
we love you. We just expect better from you.
Yes, yeah.
But then we got another developer conference with Bethesda. Bethesda is easily on the better side of fourth place. It is fourth best. It is nowhere near.
It was the
fourth worst.
It was the most
awesome.
Hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Like they were taking jabs at themselves, like the
Skyrim Special Edition.
Yeah,
that was the best thing.
Releasing on Alexa in a refrigerator. That was hilarious.
Yeah, they had a great stage presence too. Like they clearly knew what they were showing and knew how they wanted it to come across and made it come across.
You can't not like Todd Howard.
Yeah, Todd Howard is just like you just want to hug him, like and shake his hand and ask him how his life is going.
It's just so clear, like the passion he has for what he does.
Yeah,
really comes through when he talks about it, and like, even if you're not into Fallout or Elder Scrolls or any of that, and you just get excited for it. And speaking of
Elder Scrolls 6.
Elder Scrolls 6. That's all.
That doesn't hurt their placement either.
It showed nothing at Metroid Prime 4, and it showed more than Metroid Prime 4. It showed mountains.
It showed a landscape and a temporary logo.
Elder Scrolls 6.
That may not be the finished one.
Fallout 76 got me interested in Fallout, and
that's a huge.
I'm not against Fallout. I like the setting and everything. I just could never make the jump into it.
Yeah. See, this is why
Rage
Bethesda is ranked higher than Square Enix. Before Rage 2, let me say this. They showed Fallout 76 at Microsoft's event. Like, Todd Howard came out and was just like, here it is. This is it. It's awesome. Then at the Bethesda event, which was later that day, they showed the same trailer, but then showed more of it. I mean, Square did that with Tomb Raider, but that was it. Like, I mean, show us, gameplay or something else. And they brought it with Fallout 76, talking about and announcing that it's a semi-shared world with like dozens of people in it.
Yeah.
And it's an online game. That's amazing. And you can play it single player if you want.
Special Edition has a map that glows in the fucking dark.
Yeah.
That is a direct quote from Todd Howard.
It was Bethesda brought it well, and now we can talk about Rage 2 because that's how they started, and it was amazing.
It was.
Yeah, you start with a rock concert. I mean, normally in E3 that's bad.
No, you start with poking jabs at Walmart for leaking it.
Yeah. But I mean, like the first.
Then the rock concert.
Having a rock concert pretty much sucks at E3 normally, but they pulled it off.
Yeah, that's the first time I was excited for the musical part.
Rage 2 looks like it took literally everything about Rage, like the good shooting mechanics, the crawl thing. Rage was good. I don't know how well it was
very
received.
brown.
Rage was good. The shooting mechanics were crazy fun, and the driving was crazy fun. And it looks like Rage 2 got that and added in a lot of other fun shit.
Yeah.
And that's all we need.
Rage 2 just looks like a fun, don't give a shit game. And
it looks like...
It just looks
It looks
amazing.
like a less... I don't know the word, gimmicky, I guess, Bulletstorm. Where, like, you kill them in creative ways.
Yeah.
I don't mean gimmicky as bad. It's just
Well, you had the whip. That was very good.
Yeah, you're supposed to
was the
kill him.
gimmick.
You're supposed to kill him in creative ways to get points or whatever. It looks like that but without the points. Like you just kill him because in creative ways because it's fun, and you know, murder is fun in video games. So.
Not to mention, gravity grenades are cool no matter what game they're in.
As long as
look amazing.
If the brutality stays, I'll be 100% satisfied because like you could lop off people's heads with that crawl thing, and like blow their heads off, and it was awesome.
So
anyway, this isn't a Rage 2 video. I just love it.
Well, it was part of Bethesda's conference, so it applies. And Bethesda definitely did not disappoint, but they weren't the best.
And now we're at the big three. And bringing up the caboose is Nintendo.
Unfortunately, I really thought they were gonna bring it hard.
Well, they did.
They brought Smash.
They brought one game hard.
They brought it hard for one game and one game only.
And it's a big one.
And it was.
That's the sole reason they're not like down here with Square.
Yeah,
like everything they showed looks good. Nothing like. Super like wowing, like no Metroid, no Pikmin, no Animal Crossing.
That Demon X
Machina.
No, yeah, that looks cool, but
that was a wow factor. But
yeah,
they
it was like that and Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that was.
And it was that, and then it was a bunch of indies, and then like a sizzle reel and Mario Party. Mario Party. Mario Party looks fun as
DLC
and
for
then,
Xenoblade. I mean, more information on. Pokemon that got leaked, and I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that's why they announced it early.
Yeah, like Fire Emblem looks amazing.
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem. That does look really good.
When you have like half the conference dedicated to one game, everything else kind of gets forgotten about.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm not trying to sound negative. I really enjoyed all that Smash Brothers content.
Dude, that's why it was so high.
That was the most excited I was.
Smash.
Everybody came back and it was awesome.
Smash, in my opinion, is game of show.
But I know Nintendo has been working on several things they didn't even talk about.
Yeah,
and it felt lacking.
It was kind of lacking.
You know, Nintendo's been slowly getting away from E3 for a long time now. So I feel like we're going to hear more about future titles, maybe at Gamescom or Tokyo Game Show.
Or I mean, it's Nintendo. They can hold direct whenever they want.
Yeah, they'll just be like, hey, here, it's Tuesday. Here's a direct. Here's a big Metroid blowout.
Yeah.
But not bad at all. They did every game they showed. I really actually want. Basically, there's a few maybe not.
And I appreciated the fact that they kept it. Or I think this is why we didn't see any Metroid. Is that it looked like they were trying to keep it to games that were coming out recently.
Yeah. They're keeping it.
That was kind of cool.
I'll say this in their defense. A lot of these announcements would have been like mind blowing, but they got leaked by a viable source.
That is
true. Because if I would have seen that pinata and saw that Fortnite is out on Switch today before the leak, that would have blown my mind.
And that little Skull indie game out today, that's cool. And we love when crap releases that day.
But the fact that the leak showed so much, so we were expecting it, and then we got it, and then we're just like, oh, well, yeah, duh, this is going to be there. It's saying I breathe oxygen.
I'm saying, Captain Falcon in Fighters, and I will be more hyped than anything.
But the leak definitely hurt them here. Maybe they can, try to keep a tighter cap on stuff like that in the future. But ultimately, good, not the best. They've done better in the past.
They've also done worse.
That's true. It's no Wii music.
It is no Wii music.
Now, what did have music was Sony's conference. We didn't talk about it in our recap of it because we forgot.
Yeah.
What the hell was up with Sony and their musical fruit interludes between everything?
And
I had no idea
banjo
what that was.
Yeah, you start with a banjo guy?
Hey, it was the Last of Us composer.
Okay, but they didn't even show The Last of Us yet. Why do we have to start with a banjo guy?
It was a little weird. And
Sony, they definitely
had
that is what
Japanese
Microsoft
flute guy and
Japanese flute guy.
There was so much music in this.
The worst part, they showed amazing looking games.
They didn't have that good of a presentation.
Yeah, their presentation
what
was
hurt
bad.
them.
The pacing was awful. Everything, like, most of them kept it pretty entertaining outside of the games too. Now, of course, you're there for the games, but like Bethesda, I feel like was the most entertaining as far as showmanship and all that goes.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool how they started. They recreated, like, you were just like, what the hell? We're in a church. And then the Last of Us trailer started, and you were like, oh, we're in that church?
Yeah,
that was
great.
cool. And then
That
they
was
had
really cool.
that weird intermission and went to, like, live interviews. Like,
Yeah, those
was-
intermissions just killed all the momentum.
It was the pacing, man. I'm telling you.
and then after that,
We were all excited, and then just instantly just, what is this?
yeah, and I mean, after that, they did go back and then just, like, hit us with just, like, solid, like, 20 solid minutes of games. But, yeah, I don't know, there wasn't, like, too much, like, oomph and showmanship and great games getting showed off, but
oh yeah, those
not presented
the four
in a
big games they showed. I am super
big,
hyped for.
exciting way.
Yeah. But number one, the underdog.
Surprising to all of us.
The surprise sleeper hit of E3. I did not expect anything like this. Microsoft came out swinging with everything they friggin' had.
And I love them
they
for it.
succeeded.
They had 50 games, a lot of them exclusives.
I think they said 15 exclusives. They brought back mother friggin' Battletoads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We got Gears 5, which looks awesome because it's Gears 5. Halo Infinity or Infinite? Halo Infinite. We didn't see much, but I mean, come on, it's Halo. It's gonna be kind of fun, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't.
Like they brought so much to the table and gave us a piece of everything.
They're getting for the first time ever on Xbox Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They had all these Japanese games. Like what? You're Microsoft. No, you're Microsoft. You can't have that. But they did. They debuted Devil May Cry 5.
Yes. No one else even had it.
No. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was a big surprise.
And it made me, like, I literally went and bought an Xbox One. Pretty much after that, because now I want one.
Yeah,
they did it. They got me.
Like, I'm finally going to dust mine off and start playing some stuff, because I've been doing mostly Sony and DS stuff, so...
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft definitely...
Microsoft, but Sony was coming out with shit.
Yeah, they definitely realized that, and that's the main thing I liked. They were just like, we had some issues with first-party titles in the past, but
5 new studios!
Here's 5 new studios, here's a buttload of exclusives, and they are, for the most part, quality exclusives.
I'm just insanely happy with Microsoft right now. Like they went...
Yeah, and they had great showmanship. I will say this as a YouTuber that covers game stuff, them announcing that it's an exclusive helped a lot, and I loved them for it. It made it so much easier to mark which was which. And, I mean, I got a little tired of hearing the world premieres, because it's E3, most are world premieres. But, yeah, I liked their little announcements before everything. They came out, they would show the game, get you hyped for it, talk about it, like... So you would have time to cool down from, like, I don't know. The pacing was remarkable.
Everything was remarkable. They did great.
Like, they just nailed it because they covered everything with just the right amount of time that everything needed.
Great job, Microsoft,
like,
man.
I was
big
impressed.
Props.
Even the boring crap that should have been boring, they made kind of decent. Like when the girl came talking about Game Pass being like twice as fast. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't know. I've never used Game Pass, but I'm glad it's twice as fast now.
Yeah.
I mean, they got me, like, I was looking at Forza with, like I was ugly. It's pretty. I don't really like racing games.
That's
and
normally
I was just ooh, maybe I'll get it. And then I was like, no, I won't. But
that's normally all you can say about Forza is like, ooh, it looks pretty. Unless you're really into those games, then you have a lot more to say.
Yeah.
So, but just to sum up,
yeah,
most people did well. The only one I would say is kind of bad is EA.
Yeah.
EA and Ubisoft were kind of sort of bad. but they still had like one shining moment. So I can't say they were straight up bad, but
Yeah.
Microsoft just killed it.
Oh yeah, it was just a home run
On every front. They did a great job, and a very successful E3, and it's not quite over. There's still a few little demos and stuff going on.
But the conferences, Microsoft, you won.
You are the
Congratulations.
winner. I never expected that.
A Cinderella story, if there ever was one.
I think that
Not
was the
really.
best.
That would be like,
I haven't done the research on this, but I think that might be the best E3 Microsoft's ever had.
Yeah, hopefully next year they'll have something just as good, if not better.
Yes. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our rankings of every conference, and keep in mind that's our opinion. I know how heated these debates get, so you don't have to insult us for our opinion, but go ahead, comment, whatever, insult us, who cares? Anyway, I'm just saying you don't have to. We've been Brotrio. Hope you had a great E3, because we sure as hell did. Have a good one.
Hey, thanks for watching. Did you like the video? Why don't you hit that like and subscribe button? It really helps us grow the channel. And don't forget to ring that bell to join our notification squad. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I put the links in the description just to make it easier for you to get to. And we will catch you next time for the next video from the Bro Trio.